Good God, we have reached the final Lies of P episode because these last 5 bosses are all that's left of this game. The 25 bosses total comes out perfectly to end it off with just the 5. So let's just hop into number 21, the Black Cat. This motherfucker is truly a pussy, alright? Basically, the Black Cat is with the Red Fox, and the Black Cat is the younger brother of the Red Fox who's sick and wants a little gold fruit to go on his way so he can be healed. What I have to say to him, though,
give to me your peanuts,
is fuck you. No, you're not getting a goddamn golden fruit. I'm not even afraid of you. You have a goofy ass helmet on that kind of looks like Smaug, and you don't even have like a real spear. It looks like you went to a fence and pulled off some of the metal bit, the sharp top of this fucking fence as your spear. How are you gonna come at me with that budget ass motherfucking weapon when I have like a fully iron casted sword that transforms into an even longer and quicker sword? You're absolutely done for. I'm leaking your IP address, your address, everything to 4chan. Look, I'm sorry I can't give you the golden fruit, but you're actually just a homeless motherfucker with a budget ass weapon and ugly ass looking clothing. Now that you're dead though, cause you're a loser, don't forget, your fucking Red Fox sister is all alone and all ready for the fucking taking. Thank God!
Domain expansion, Epstein's Island.
So we're going to move on to probably the hardest boss in this entire game because it is a struggle even late game, which is kind of fucking crazy. That is Lexasia the Complete. The biggest reason for the amount of bullshit and difficulty this boss is the goddamn health. The first phase, which is the easier part, takes goddamn forever to get through. She has so much fucking armor and health. You're chipping away the whole fucking time. And she has a shield on her back that also like blocks damage until you break it. Even more fucking annoying.
You know those TikToks where it's like those couples who do pranks on each other? Can you kill those people?
It really doesn't take long to master the first phase, but it just takes so long that it's hard to not get hit by something that's going to make you waste healing, right? And then when you get to the second phase, you are immediately blasted by the worst fucking movesets in the entire game, all right? The health spam at the beginning wasn't enough. Get ready for absolute bullshittery. No more fucking rolling out of shit. No more parrying. You're just going to have to hold, block, and pray. And even that doesn't work, because right out the gate, she shoots lightning at you. You reflect back. Easy peasy lemon squeezy. Free damage, it's a cool mechanic. And then she dashes at you with the fucking speed of sound, faster than Lightning McQueen, and rams into you with a red attack. So you either parry it or you roll out the way. And then it's just like the most random, hard to pick up moves that are so fucking fast, just spammed at you with lightning infused into everything. Holy fucking shit, I swear you have to get lucky. I've never seen a no-hit Lies of P run. I don't know if they exist, but I want to see somebody do it on this just for the fuck of it. I'm gonna look that up after this, because it is a hard fucking fight to get through, and I imagine even fucking harder if you were trying not to take a hit. I mean, that is bullshit. Surely it's literally not possible, although it is, because you can literally parry every single move in the game. So you would have to be just fresh out the Arkham Asylum to take down a no-hit challenge on this motherfucker.
Honka, honka, I'm the Joker.
And now I'm talking directly to you, audience. If you look at Lexasia and you go to the second phase and you think a baddie, we're having problems, all right? You cannot fix this motherfucker. She's ugly, all right? I have a friend who says she's badder than Sophia, and I don't know if he needs to get his eyes checked or if he's just that down bad, all right? First off, Lexasia is literally an antagonist. She's right hand to Simon Manus, who's the overarching villain. Secondly, Sophia is like the fucking sidekick to us. She revives us. She like comforts us so we can level up. She feeds us ergo. She is our queen. And to go for Lexasia, who looks like she's lost just all will to live. I mean, look at her sunken eyes, her blackened eyes. That is not makeup. That is when you have nothing to truly live for, when you just want to have everything in. There's nothing there. You cannot fix her. Move on. God, people that go for that bitch are clinically insane when you have that blue-haired goddamn sweetheart in front of you. Fuck you guys if you like that bitch. I don't care if she's complete. Deep down, she's broken. You're actually cooked if you're into that. And if you think the armor's hot too, you're even kinkier, and you need to seek the Lord himself.
You are my sunshine.
And after Lexasia is the final stalker fight of the game. Thank God, thank fuck. Get this shit out of here. And it's obviously the red fox, the black cat's older sister, and it's just a pointless slop fight. It is a little more challenging than the black cat because it offers the dynamic of a difficult red move to dodge. Instead of it just being like a heavy attack, it comes in the form of combos, so you do need to like either get the fuck out of the way or parry one to end the combo. So it can be pretty difficult and has the potential to really wipe the shit out of you. But unfortunately in the end it is just the red fox, so it's not challenging when you actually play the fucking game. Like I've said before, stalker fights really stop being difficult after maybe like the 10th fight because there's nothing to them besides just stagger them, pin them against a wall so they can't back away, and beat the absolute shit out of them. And since the black cat is gone, you can do any unspeakable thing you wish to the red fox. But you're a fucking furry if you do that, so fuck you. Me personally, I already got it all out on the white lady, so I am good. Not only that, but the youngest of the brotherhood does a fine job.
When Kendrick said I like miners, he was talking about the cobalt miners in the Congo.
But yeah, I'm really tired of stalker fights, so I'm glad that's over, and we're gonna move on to my absolute favorite boss of the game, because not only did the entire story of Lies of P really build to him, but also the fight and cutscene is just amazing work by Neowiz, and that is Simon Manus and his awakened god form. Of course, his design is something of a disabled meatball, if that's even a thing. I guess it's like a veggie meatball. Yeah, even in Immortality, he threw it all away to look like an absolute fucko. His head dangles off like my ball sack in like 80-degree moist humidity. Absolutely pathetic, but I guess if you're gonna be fused with God, you gotta make fucking sacrifices, alright? And apparently it's worth it. Although he couldn't beat a fucking twink-ass puppet, so maybe the God isn't really worth it in the end, cause he's still a dipshit meatball fuckwad who's using like a baby rattle as a weapon. I mean, it's kinda crazy. Maybe if the fucking arm of God carried more instead of the baby rattle, he could have done something, but he doesn't. And he loses and I kill him and it's over.
Alright campers, today's challenge is to find a reason to keep going.
No, it's not, because there's something else. But really, the entire threat is over, because what's left isn't really a threat like Simon Manus was. Manus wanted to rule the world through immortality, and that's bad, I guess. Especially when he looks like that and is completely crazy from the effects of, like, too much ergo overdose. You know, Fent is good at first when you first start using it, but I guess it's like ergo. When you use it a lot, you just fucking start losing your shit. You do that fucking Fent walk, the lean, the bend over Fent roll. Who knew could be an ergo epidemic in the Lies of P universe? That's crazy. It's really just a metaphor for Fent. Damn, the developers were really onto something when they wrote this shit.
What are you on? The autism spectrum, jackass.
But I think Simon Manus, even with all the bullshit, is still like the most memorable part of Lies of P. And I'm never gonna forget the arm of God reaching down to form his awakened God form. That shit, truly fucking hype. Lexasia got nothing on that shit. The Brotherhood, even their fucking poses don't got nothing on that shit. And of course, the ripped, juiced up champion Victor can't even compare. It's so sad. And so that takes us to the technically final boss of Lies of P. It's not technically because there's an optional way to fight this. If you just give Geppetto your heart, it just ends. He takes it for Carlo, I guess, which is kind of the good ending, but not really, because Geppetto's technically the antagonist, because he's going against you, who's the protagonist. So it's a bunch of bullshit. Whatever you fucking believe in, who knows? Besides random lore bullshit, we all know blah blah blah. We got Geppetto here, who literally made a child twink. He's definitely a Geppettophile. And then he's got his new little puppet who's supposed to beat the fuck out of you. I thought that was supposed to be Romeo, but this is like Romeo 2.0. He's ready to take us down. He's got that Teenage Mutant Ninja Turtle fighting style. We're done for. And this boss fight's probably a little hit or miss with a lot of people just because of the fighting style. It's like a stalker fight where it's just like kind of a humanoid quick fighting style. Need lots of parries, lots of blocking to get through it. But I kind of enjoy it. It's not the worst thing ever. It offers pretty good challenge, but it's not as challenging as, say, Manus or Lexasia for that. And it's not as hot as either of them. You know, I like my little meatball boy and I like my little goth chick. No, I don't. They're both vile and disgusting. If you're into that and you agree to meet there, end it. Go buy a chair at Walmart. Go buy a rope at Walgreens, and you know what to do. But it's an alright fight. And then, of course, like, you slice his fucking head off in the first first phase. That's cool. He still works because he's a puppet, you know, he doesn't really have a brain like that. And so you go to the second phase where he juices up his lightsabers, full Darth Maul style, except he breaks his in half to use the 1:2. Hype as fuck, chill as fuck. We love that. And then in the end, he stabs you. Psych! He stabs through Geppetto's bitch ass, motherfucking ass, and you're free. You're saved. This is the middle ending. The bad ending is definitely giving your heart to Geppetto, and the good ending, look it up. I don't really want to explain it, and if you know, you haven't played, I don't want to spoil it, so check that out. You just have to lie every time to get it. It's bullshit. But this is the ending that I've gotten twice because I just can't be bothered to lie every time. It's kind of difficult. And so Geppetto dies, and I fucking love this ending because Geppetto is like the #1 top tier hater. He's got a fucking sword stabbed right through his chest from the puppet he made to kill you. And then you kill it and you come to Geppetto and you're like, Daddy, don't die. And this motherfucker says, I knew it. You're just a useless puppet. That is hater ass material. You got a fucking hole in your stomach and you're hating on bro, the only motherfucker who still cares about you because you want your fucking son back. And that's why I don't really think Geppetto's the villain. He's just the antagonist. He's been fucking made this way because he lost his son. That was all his world. And you know, P can never replace that because even though he has Carlos' heart, he's never going to be the son that was originally there. You can't bring people back from the dead. And so Geppetto, since he never accepted it, goes against you after he made you. But he's not really the villain. I'd say Simon Manus is because he's just trying to become immortal at the cost of all of humanity, and that's goofy. Geppetto is just kind of selfish. He just wants you, but he's not like trying to take over the world or anything. He just wants his son back. And while he goes through a lot of evil measures for it, you know, I kind of get it. Even though I don't fucking have a son, but if I had any love in my heart, if I could care about anything, I would. But I don't care about any of you, and that's why I'm ending the fucking video. Liza P is over, you fuckwits. It's done. This is the end. I'm sorry, but no more Twink Live P, you know? We're not gonna get bricked up every episode for a dude. We're gonna have to go back to women. Dark Souls 3 will be the next game, and I will see you next time. Peace out.